The year was 1863. Our country found itself in a terrible civil war. Brothers fought against brothers, friends became enemies, and thousands upon thousands of youth, compelled by their desire to demonstrate their dedication to their cause, volunteered to fight on either side of this terrible war. Now, Charles Appleton Longfellow was no different than the rest, and so, against the wishes of his father, he volunteered to fight in the Union Army. Now, it was around Christmas time, 1863, not long after his wife finally succumbed to years of difficult illness and passed away, that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow received word that his son Charles had been killed in action. This was a dark and lonely Christmas season for Henry Longfellow, and as he reflected on the evils of the world and the situation in which he lived, he sat down to pen the following words. "And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men." Now, as he lay there reflecting on these words that Christmas Eve, a sound could be heard coming over the valley. The sound of bells. You see, long before the days of email and Twitter and Facebook and texting, if you wanted to send a message to the masses, you did it using bells. Bells told us when church services were about to begin. They told us of important events happening in the valley. They sent out a message of warning. But this day, Christmas Day, they sent a very special message. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. That Christmas Day, through those beautiful Christmas bells, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow received perhaps the most important message he would ever receive at a time when he needed to hear it the most. A message that in a small stable in Bethlehem, a child was born who would come and save mankind. A message of his birth, of his life, his death, and his resurrection, that through him we may all find hope. Through him we may all find peace and joy. Through him we may all live together as a family again someday. This Christmas, like that Christmas so many years ago, shares the same message to each and every one of us. For unto you is born this day, in the city of David, a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. This Christmas, as we share in our different joys and traditions, may we take a minute to reflect on that humble birth in Bethlehem. And may we, as Henry Wadsworth Longfellow did so many years ago, hear the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and deep their words repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men.